So at this hearing, our case with Riverside was assigned to a rookie cop. So I didn't know any of this until the hearing. So before this, at the hospital, 2 cops come. One of the cops was referred to by our children, like the last name matched, but I didn't recognize that it would have been the same cop, because when they said the cop and they named him by last name, I figured it would be a man. But this person was a woman who came with this young cop. Now, how this was done is, it was a cop who they knew and their father was very familiar with and was part of the group that they were saying abused them. She showed up at the hospital with this young rookie cop, and she gave us his card and his contact information. She wrote down, he didn't even have an official card. It was just like Riverside Sheriff's Department's card. She wrote his name and phone number on it and said, if you have any questions, you contact this deputy. And she said, we are not going to prosecute an innocent man off of something that you made up. And imagine how insulting that would be. Like, what? And we walked out of the hospital like disgusted, confused. We had been there for 3 hours, and 2 of them just waiting on them to show up, and they come out laughing, the 2 cops. So I didn't find out that this was a rookie cop until he took the stand, and he was visibly shaken, looked like he was like on the verge of tears. And the judge asked, what did the children say? What happened? And he is one of the only ones up until recently that claimed that the children told him what they told me. So he said that my daughter claimed that she was being molested by multiple men, but he didn't believe her. He believed she was coached. And the judge asked him what experience he had working with children to make that determination. Why would he just write her off that way? And he said, I don't know, I'm a rookie cop. I've taken a class, I'm just a rookie. This shocked me. I remember the whole audience was like, what? And he was dismissed, and I believe his testimony was struck from the record, which would actually hurt us. I'm unsure, but yes, he was dismissed, and so was his testimony. And then the next shocking testimony was of the Riverside CPS agent came and took the stand, and she said that she did not recall anything that the children had said. She didn't write any notes down. She was just doodling in her notebook during all 4 hours of interview that had taken place in my home and at the police station, and so she couldn't recall or recount anything for anyone to hear. Now, CPS agent's testimony is confidential, so the judge at this point had cleared out everyone from the courtroom. The only people that were allowed to stay were, the court representatives, and then us, the parents. But she did give a very important detail that while she couldn't remember anything the children had said during interview, she did remember that they did not search the house in full during the first search. So they showed up, searched half the house, didn't search the garage, and then came back 2 weeks later and finished that search, and then claimed that they didn't find any evidence of any crime whatsoever. This raised many red flags because the day after the search, I got calls from neighbors saying that he was moving, and I made a report to the police thinking that he was fleeing the scene. No, he was just clearing out all evidence into this big U-Haul van, which he then takes to a storage unit. He took the stand and said he dumped it in a nearby apartment complex as trash. But this explained to me why. Oh, he got rid of evidence, and then they searched again and found nothing.